Hello guys, this is Osmosis FX, and this is the first week of June. It's the first week of June, and wow. Let's look at the news we have for this week on the XY. Let's see how we could make use of it. On Monday we have the PMI news. This is very important news. Tuesday we have job opening and CPI on CHF. Job opening and CPI on CHF. Very strong news also. On Wednesday we have non-farm employment change, the ADP version. And still on Wednesday we have PMI news also. I think on Wednesday is going to be a bloodbath. Yeah, it's going to be a bloodbath for USD. There's a lot of news that day. You can see the correlation between Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday and Friday is going to be a solid blood flow. Money is going to be in abundance, you know. A lot of people is going to make profit on Wednesday. On Thursday, we still have on Thursday unemployment claims also, which is fine. Note that most of this news comes out New York session, so there's a lot for New York session this week. All right, let's go to the chart and let's see what the chart has for us. What is the description the chart has been given to us for some weeks now. For some weeks now, we've been in an uptrend though. You can see when we got into this zone, we pushed, retraced, push, and we are retracing in this pullback. So this pullback retracement, we are not yet at the demand zone. On the medium time frame, we are not yet at the demand zone. Last week I talked about this demand zone. I think I did only one video last week because of the way the XY came. I actually took some loss on the XY last week. I entered the market on Tuesday. I think on Wednesday I was on loss. That Tuesday or Wednesday. I didn't enter the market on Monday. You all know I didn't trade on Monday. But on Tuesday, because of world market created on Monday, I was able to see a probability move and it went against me, which was cool. I didn't really trade much after that day. Even when I traded, I didn't really trade much because that one loss for the beginning already made me slow down my attacking rates on the chart. So I didn't really trade much last week. So to this week, what's my view on this one? I already said it. Which is we are still retracing on the XY. We are not yet buying Don't think of it. If I measure the high and low of this, we'll see that we are in the equilibrium zone. You can see that this is our equilibrium zone. So price has not closed below equilibrium. Now under this equilibrium zone, there was a daily demand, I think, right here. After the sweep of this low, price pushed, and presently price mitigates this demand on a lower time frame, I think 4 hour, and price pushed up back into this drop base drop formation, which is a continuation of a reversal. So for me personally, from my view of what the chart is saying, the chart is telling me that I'm still bearish on DXY, which is still looking for sell setups on DXY. So the major zone that I'm afraid of is this zone here, which I'll put price tag on it. This is the major zone I'm scared of, 103. So 103, 93, 3210. Okay, so with that, let's go down to since I've marked out my 103,960 as my major zone, where I'll start looking to see price react to bullish sentiment. So this should only be weekly. Okay. So this was the sweep I was talking about, but if you go down to a lower time frame, you see that this impulsive move broke this structure first before this sell base. So you can see that from here we have a rally, base, rally, which seems a continuation from here. But this base was not in the position of breaking this high first. I explained this last week. This base here is responsible for breaking this high. So that base that is responsible for that breaking of high is the base I'm interested in. It's, okay, so you can see it clearly from here. You can see that we broke this high first before coming back to form this base, and this base has a liquidity sweep. You can see. Okay, I think this is for higher time frame. It's for weekly. Okay, because I know I have another one here. So if we are still looking at this supply as of 3 weeks ago, I think, so we are still, you can see price is still, so I just stop it there. Locked it. Okay, so this was our supply zone, this major guy. This guy here has been picked twice. So this isn't our supply zone. This is our supply zone here. This guy here is our. What happened there? Okay. Oh, okay. It's just a feed. So this is the person that cleared out this liquidity, which for me, I like to use the extreme good, which is this last man here. So does this last man touch? This last man didn't touch, so I would like the extreme. Yeah, somewhere from here would have been fine. Somewhere from here would have been fine. Alright, so price came in first, shows a rejection, came in back strongly, and we still see a rejection. So price has already shown us that there is a lot of sellers interested in selling in this zone, and they are not ready to back out. This is evening star, but because price wicked out here, it makes the evening star not really strong. So this is our target for this week. Once price takes out this two liquidity zone, then I start getting a little bit patient. I start getting a little bit patient with my sell setups on USD. I'll start considering to see a reaction, especially from this demand below. This is the only valid demand that is there. So everything here, I'll start removing all oil. Everything here is a no-no for me, because I'm not seeing what's wrong with it. I don't want to see you on daily. I'm talking to you. Okay. So you can see. And now, if we break out of this trend line, what did you think about it? Do you think that price might still continue to buy up? For price to break out of this trend line, price has given us a clue. You see, there's a lot wrong with this trend line. A lot of things is wrong with this trend line, because this trend line has been perfectly following each other. So if this trend line breaks to the sell side, we might see a change in DXY move, meaning that DXY might have to use this as a correction for a next impulsive sell. And if that is going to happen, I'm not going to buy here. I'll continue to sell the SYSTEMIZED to this zone. So this is where I get confused this week, because I was looking at this overall chart and I was like, if DXY should break this trend line, there's a lot of problem, like a lot of serious problems gonna happen. Serious problem for DXY, which will make DXY fall at least 90% of how the trend starts, which is this zone here. So I'm really curious for this demand zone, because there will be a flip in this demand zone if it fails. There will be a flip, just know that. There will be a flip in that demand zone if it fails. So does that mean that there's something that we didn't see here? Okay, let's go back to this zone and let's see something that we didn't see. I saw it, but I want us to look at it again. Price broke here. Price broke here. Price liquidated the sweep underneath here. Price take out a sweep here, and price continued the downside here, and price has a liquidity here. So look at it. So it's now dawned on me that we have a supply in this zone here. There's one bad boy here that was hiding. Actually, I did a detailed supply before. Yes, I did something detailed before, but I had to take it to a much higher time frame to because I felt like no, I need to see what the higher time frame is doing, so that I'll be sure of what I'm saying. So I had to just take out what I've done there, and now this is the buy to sell candle, which is from this guy here. So there is a buy to sell here. What's going on? Hold on to this thing once. I've not started my system for some weeks now. I think that's why it's dragging. So we have this buy to sell. Now let's take it to line so that it could look a little bit more clear. Now look at it. We cleared out all this liquidity and we changed direction. Cleared out every liquidity here, 1, 2, 3, all these 3 highs. We cleared it out and we changed the market structure. We created a liquidity inducement here, and that's what market tapped into here. So this again gave me a confidence that what's going on? Why am I just saying this? I saw it before, but I was looking from a higher time frame view, and from higher time frame view it's nowhere to be found. But on daily view, because I was very much in a trade on USD when price did this, and I took some loss in that zone because I was buying. When price did this zone, I was buying and I took some loss. I could remember vividly that I was buying and I was in profits. I've been taking profits, but when price did this change over here, I was taking out. So I was now looking. You can see these are weekly supplies. This daily, I cleaned it out. I cleaned it out immediately because we have an origin here also. There's an origin here. The price cleared. For whoever saw it, you guys should have seen it. I did this same like some weeks back. So price cleared this high and this high. Let's say these are the liquidity for this supply, tapped into this supply and dropped, break market structure, created an inducement. I would have loved price to come pick up this guy alone, not using this full buy to sell candle. But anyways, when price got into there, we see a rejection. This is where the rejection starts. When the rejection starts, that means that this is a targeted low. That just simply means this guy is a targeted low. So lucky targeted low. And I don't want to go weekly, monthly, and a minute. I know what to understand time frames and good. So you can see how markets switch up on us. You know, when I saw price following this uptrend, I was a little bit skeptical because I feel that if price is correcting and impulsing, there is difference. Now see the way price moved down here. Price moved down impulsively and now correctively climb up, which is supposed to impulsively climb up. These are the things that I look into consideration on DXY, and I was like, whoa, there's something wrong with DXY chart, and I have not really seen it. I've been trying to see it, but I couldn't see it, not until I put all this into consideration and I realized that this was a sharp sell. Now who's responsible for this sell? That is another question I've been asking myself. Who's responsible for this sell? Because there's a much bigger sell high here. This is a liquidity sweep, you can see. So this candlestick here, sweep liquidity, tap into it one, tap into it two, then market tap into it, chopped it out with wick and started selling back. So there's a lot in that zone that we missed earlier on. for forensic use, you need to be detailed about your chart. In fact, I must say, because I want to see something on chart, I really don't give more details like before. But because I've been able to go into chart earlier on, before Sundays and Mondays, I was able to spot some things which, if I'm just doing it earlier fresh, I won't have seen it. Okay, so now this is the fall of DXY. So DXY is heading down to 100, 105, 100.500. That's my take on DXY. DXY is falling to 100, 500. And if DXY is falling, we all know what will happen to GU, EU, Gold, BTC. We all know what will happen to those guys. Those guys are not gonna fall. Those guys are gonna rise up. They are gonna bounce up. A lot of people is showing me sell setup on GU and EU, and I was like, what are you guys talking about? I'm not selling those guys because I'm selling DXY. I'm buying those guys, man. Whatever sell setup there is a correction. The major move there is an impulsive buy, because DXY is impulsively selling. Take note of the candles. Let's go to this candle here. From this beginning here, let's look at these candles to see who is impulsing, who is correcting. See the difference between the red and the green. You can see how massive here green calls for. And to take over green, look at what we have here. This is a supply. 1, 2, 3 candle. This is a massive supply. Break of low. This is on OB here. Price retraced back into the OB. What do we have? 1, correction, continuation. Impulse, correction, continuation. So we have a drop, a base, and a continuation of base, of a drop rather. Because of the significance of this candle, taking out this base high, this is the next order flow. This is the next transfer of fund. From here, it was transferred in here. See the candles, see all the green candles, they are small. Compared to this, we have 1, 2, 3 supply candle again. So that means we have impulse here, and we also have another impulse here. So let's give it impulse. What happened? Okay. Template impulse. Okay, show on daily. Template impulse, show on daily. So you can see, so we have impulse, correction, impulse, correction. So impulse, correction, impulse, correction. So we should have an impulsive move. Now, if you want to have an impulsive move, that means this week should close bearish, guys. That means this week should close bearish. That's just what I will say. This week should have an impulsive sell formation to complete this candle sell setup, because we already have 1 here, 2 here, so we should have an impulsive sell formation. We should have an impulsive sell formation here to sell price. So we have 3 candles impulse, 3 candle impulse, so we are expecting another 3 candle impulse here. Also, if you look at this, this is a double top. this is a double top formation. So let's take it into line and let's see. So you can see it in line that this is a double top formation setup, and price will respect it inside a supply zone. So I'm bearish. I'm not afraid of bullish move anymore. I'm bearish. And there's more opportunities to enter. If you wait, for example, if you wait for price to take out this low, note price will retrace back after taking out this note. And if price does not retrace back, price will aim for buyers here that are buying and use this place to push buyer in so that you can take them out. So you have to be cautious of this zone also. If you are buying from this zone, you have to take a profit out on time. That's the truth. Because you are impulsively. Let's take a look at how many pips we've been having on this impulsive roll. So from here to here, all about 968 pips, I think. So let's see the next price indicates to this. Let's say price go up to this 379. So we've had a good drop level on these two, and we should get a good drop. You can see price has started selling as of Sunday 11 p.m. You can see we started opening with a sell setup. So let's go down to 4 hour to see. I'm not rushing because I know I'm not entering into the market today. My entry into this market is tomorrow, and I've marked out my entry though. I've marked out my entry. Why did I mark this zone out? Let me explain. Now, this was where I took loss last week. So let me explain the loss I took last week. Last week, Friday, price dropped down to this zone and closed. Monday, Tuesday, we see that price broke out. So immediately price broke out, I was expecting this retracement to continue the sell. So I entered in sell formations here with big lot, and I got this quick move. Open that, okay, let's see what the next candle is. The next candle took me out immediately. So from that taking out, I was just slow with the markets. I wasn't happy about that move because I knew I was correct. So I need to calm down to see what the market is doing. So I knew there's still some unmitigated supplies. Yeah, we have one here, and we have the sweep guy here. So if price decided not to come to this sweep guy here, price came into this fair value gap, but price took out a lot of sellers here too before drop. So I didn't join in the sell even till maybe Friday. I didn't join. I wasn't paying more attention to the game because I need to understand what is going on. So what do we have? When price took this guy out, okay, I knew that if price come back to the Judas candle here, price should go to take this one out. So what do we have? Price came back, pushed and took this out. So there's also another Judas here who push everybody to sell. So this is the guy that pushed them to sell, and you can see we have 1, 2, 3 impulse. Also, don't forget we still have a supply hanging here. Where's my guys here? Yeah, templates job. I need to restart my system for like weeks now. I want to restart it. I need to slow down. Let's see. I will restart it now. So we still have another supply here, and we have another supply here again. Now a lot of people used to take loss. I'm serious, a lot of people used to take loss. For price to do this here, why can't price do the same here? Price can do the same. Price can do the same here also. And so you have to be considerate of some moves. So here is a good zone to sell. Here is also a good zone to sell. But price price is really stupid. Price created a liquidity inducement for this zone. Meanwhile, this zone is an inducement for this zone. Meanwhile, we still broke to the high side. After all, this zone here was broken. This zone was broken, even if price didn't pick any demand there and come down here to probably pick. I was hoping to come and pick this guy here, but price didn't pick this guy. So price picked something around here. I didn't go lower to check and push a broke high. So in retracement form of view, we are still breaking high. We have not broken low. So there's a lot that is going on inside this ascending channel. It's still 4-hour ascending channel, and you can see. So I'll probably wait to see at least this low taken. If price is not going to come here, then price should take out this low. That's just my view. But if price is going to come here, price should take out these two supply. Take out these two supply, tap into the zone, and we drop. That's what I feel. Okay guys, I think that's that on DXY. So let's take time not to rush into what the chart is doing. Let's give the chart some time to dictate and to give us a good flow. But I'm bearish on DXY. Thank you guys, love you guys. I appreciate your likes, your comment, and your subscription. I love you all. You know, you guys give me the energy to do more, and I promise to come up with more. Actually, this is still one of the topics, but I still have some that I have not done already. But with time, I'll start releasing some other chapters of trading regarding education. All right, thank you guys. Love you all. Bye for now. To have an amazing, profitable week.